Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode on the iCraft server. Today we're back in the base area, new place, new house, new build, new everything basically. So last episode we did like the whole upstairs bit, and I've done quite a bit of work on it since. So I did a lot more of... There we go. For some reason it kept scrolling down then. I think my mouse is a little bit broken with the scroll wheel, which I need to fix at some point. But anyway, so I've done quite a bit of work. As you can see, we got some windows in, load of glass. I went to the desert area that we have, and I dug up a ton of sand, cooked it all into glass. And then we're using the blue panes for the windows here, and we're using some white here out on the balcony. I think this looks pretty nice. Come together very, very nicely indeed. So I'm quite happy with how it's going. Very, very happy indeed. But if we come on down here, I've been doing a bit of work down here. I've cleared out a lot of area down underneath here as well for all of this stuff. It looks like there's something going on in Skype. I'm going to have to log onto Skype and find out in a minute. But as you can see, I've been cooking up a ton of glass down here. And I moved on down here just a moment ago. This is what I've been working on recently. Just quickly repaired all my tools and got some materials from back home. And this is the storage area that we're working on. So I've got quite a good little idea for this. I've got to take some of the ceilings out so we can get into these top chests. But for the time being, we're going to leave them, and we can do that at another time. But what I'm thinking is placing a couple of these down here like this. Placing some leaves up like that, and then we're going to put some blocks here. Not entirely sure on which blocks we're going to use yet. I've been thinking maybe a bit of spruce. Some of the spruce logs in here, maybe that might work out quite nicely. And then we're going to dig out obviously this little bit here and do the same sort of thing there. Or what we might do is just put spruce on the outsides there. Put some sandstone or something here. That might look quite nice in there. Just put a different material in the corner there. We'll probably actually get some cobblestone, which I do actually have a lot of here, and we'll just fill this in here so we're not wasting any material. And that's all filled in behind there. Oh, not what I wanted to place. Where's the cobble? Come here. Yeah, I think my mouse wheel is definitely a bit playing up dodgy at the minute. We fill all these in here. Then what we'll do is this is all just going to be lanterns. So I might have to get a couple more lanterns on the go because I don't think we have enough to do all this. Yeah, my mouse wheel is playing up a little bit here. And then we got this too wide end area in here as well, which I'm not entirely sure what to do with yet. Because I've been thinking about it. We've got... because we got this too wide staircase down here, and I am going for the too wide staircase. 3 wide seems a bit overkill, and 1 wide definitely isn't good enough. So we're going for a 2 wide here, which is a bit different from what I normally do. Normally I just go 3 wide, everything's done in odd numbers, but for some reason I've decided to go for an even number room here, which is going to be a bit of a challenge. I never really do this. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how this works out. But it looks like it's going alright so far, so we've just got to think of something to put in the middle here. I am thinking of an idea of running some water down here, and we'll have some lily pads to cross over on. And then down here, what we're doing is we're digging down again, because this is going to give us so many chests, and the idea is as well, whatever block we put here is going to have the item frame of whatever's in this chest here. But this is going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4... So it's going to give us 8, 16... 24, 32, so 32 a half, 64 double chests. We might need another level, so I'm thinking of doing another level down below this, exactly the same as what we've got up here, but instead, like, we'll have like a drop down bit, so we'll have like a bit to land on down there. So we're going to have sort of the same circle room that we have here, maybe leave a little extra level on there. Something, I don't know yet, not 100% on this next level, but what we'll do is we'll cut all this out like this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the floors here. Might just do half slabs, might do something completely different, might have like a different floor and then have a different ceiling or something like that. So I'm thinking, I think we'll leave it too wide just in case. That gives us a little bit of wiggle room. If we do end up going for slabs, then we've got a little bit extra high ceiling to play with. I think generally we should leave 2 wide there, and then we'll start going like this. and start cutting it out here. And then we're going to go down another one. So we got one down there. I think I've done 4 deep on these. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. So that's the depth we're going to be going down to with these. And then what I'm thinking is... Actually, I'm not sure what I'm thinking. I don't know, we need a way to drop down onto it, but I'm not too keen on exposing slime blocks because they just seem a little bit... I don't know. I'm not so keen on the slime block thing. But actually, I've just had a really cool idea of what to do with them 2 wide gaps now, actually. I'm thinking we put like a... Because we got to have a way to get up. I'm thinking ender pearls, but we haven't actually gone to the end yet, so that might be a little bit like... not too sure about that. But one of these 2 wide. So we got one of the 2 wides... Ooh. One of the 2 wides there comes down from upstairs, and then these 3 2 wides are going to be putting something in there. And then... On top of that, we're going to have another 2 wide, one of the 2 wide entrances is going to be another staircase going down, and that is going to lead down to the water temple. So once we get all that cleared out and stuff like that and start working our way on that, like I said, that needs to be, we're going to do that at some point. I think I need to get a new mouse with a decent mouse wheel for that. But what I'm planning on doing is... Once we get the temple cleared out, we'll have like a little 2 wide staircase which goes down to a train tracks which will go underneath the water, because I kind of want to keep the water. What I'm thinking of doing, like most people don't really have a way out of here. Let's just use this real quick. I might actually just pull my mouse apart and see if I can fix it. It might be a cheaper, more viable option, but what I'm thinking of doing is I kind of want to keep some of this water on there, so what I'm thinking is dome it out or put like a big circle around it, kind of cut the roof off but then refill the roof in. So we'll use like some blue glass or something like that. We'll use like the dark blue glass on it, put a roof on it and then hollow it all out so you can actually walk into it. It's all covered, but it's still covered by the water and we don't ruin any of that water look over there, unless we just completely clear it out, but then that's going to take forever to get rid of all of this water, and it would look pretty cool. It would look pretty cool indeed, but I'm not sure at the minute. So the idea here is we're just going to clear out all of this. So we've got the 2 wide gap there, and then we're going to go underneath. I think for now we'll just hollow out this circle so we know where we're cutting in the 2 wide, the 2 high thing. So we go 1, 2. So we keep 2 there, and then that gives us a little bit of wiggle room for the ceiling. If we don't want to do anything different for the ceiling, we'll just duplicate the block that's above it, and we'll just have 2 wide thickness, and then that just makes life easier for everything. Oh, found a cave. Hello, cave. But yeah, so it's coming together quite nicely. I'm thinking about doing a really nice floor pattern, maybe do some wood or something. That's what I'm thinking, is if I do something like that, like a nice pattern on the floor above, then I can cover the ceiling over with something a bit more plain, so it doesn't look just like mirrored. I want to do something different for the ceiling, so we might have a look at doing that. Oh, someone needs to sleep. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in my hole at the minute. But yeah, so we clear out all of this. Not too bad, not too bad. That's cleared out, that's cleared out, that's cleared out like that. And we got a cave down there which we need to sort out, which we can do at a later date. We kind of just need to put a floor across it, if I'm honest with you. There you go, sorted. See, look at that professionalism. I don't know how wide we're coming out with this, so I'm not going to fill it all in. But yeah, so there's that. There's no point filling that in because we're going to be digging out of there, but that's pretty much the idea. So if we have a look here, I want to see how much fall damage we take off of this. That much. 1.5. That's not really ideal. I don't really want to be taking any damage off of this. So we come in and we just like, just go down. 1.5 of damage. Not the best, not the best. But it's going to have to do for now. So where is our staircase? It's over there. So for the time being, this is temperamental. Let's dig on out of this little bad boy here. Almost lines up perfectly. Let's just place another row in there. There we go, and that's going to be our little temperamental staircase down to the bottom thing. But that could even just stay in there, because that looks alright to me. But right, the idea that I'm going to have with this is we're going to put waterfalls in it. So we'll like pop these out, put some water in there, have something up above there. This is then going to go down to here. What we've got, 2 wide, and then 1, 2, another 2. Look, there you go, there's some water in there, there's some creepers. Not exactly what we wanted, but tell you what, problem sorted. Right, cool. So we got 2 there, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come out this way. So the water's going to run down the wall here, and then obviously you can have the 2 wide space in there again, and then it's going to come out, and then we've got another double space. Oh wait, no, hang on. I need to come out 2 on that, and then that's going to be the space for the chest, and then actually that doesn't need to come out. So I need to sort out the pattern so we know exactly where we're placing everything. And then that's going to go like that, and then that's going to come out like that, I think. And I think that stays like that. So we've got chest, wall, lantern, grass. Leaves, sorry, and then we've got wall again, some more chest, and then we've got boundary. Come over here, do the exact same again. So we've got chest, goes back double, then we've got the wall, which is going to be 1, and then we've got the leaves there, lantern there. I'm sorry if it's super dark down here, actually. Let's just quickly see if we can chuck down a torch or something. Lantern does it. We're probably going to have to use a silky to take that one back. But yeah, leaves, wall, double chest, and then double piece of wall again. And then this is going to be the 2 wide, which is actually going to go down. So we can actually start digging that down a little bit, just to give us an idea of where that's going. So that's going to be going down to the pathway, which is going to lead to the temple. And then we come 2 wide again. Double in for the chest, single in for the wall, double in for the leaves and lantern, single for the wall, double in for the chest, and then that wall's going to come out to there, and then we start again. So this is the process. I'm actually going to get a lot of this cleared out right now, and then that's going to save us a little bit of time in the future. If I've got my markings in here, then I should be pretty sound, like I said. But I'm going to quickly get this cleared out, and then I'll be back with you guys in just a minute when I've got around the whole circle. Shouldn't take me very long at all. Okay guys, so we cleared that a little bit more than I was anticipating, but we got it done, and it sort of saves us a hell of a lot of work in the future. Just got a couple of loose blocks here to pick up, but generally that is the bulk of it. It's all cleared out now, so we're probably not going to be starting using this storage room for a little while, but it's down there. Oh, hello, you should not be spawning. So we've obviously got some lighting issues to fix, which is expected really, but what we're going to do, what I'm thinking for the stream wise is, and this is going to be multifunctional, because not only is it going to be used for decorative purposes, but for the time being, until we get the ender pearl thing in the end sorted out or whatever, this is basically going to act as an elevator, and it can actually act as a lift down as well. So what I'm planning on doing is dropping this down into here like so, and then we're going to run the water down like this. And for added effect, I've just come up with this in my head. I think it's pretty ingenious. But what we're going to have down here is we're going to have water running down these. Let's quickly split this down here as well. Dig this out a little bit. So we're going to have water running all the way around here. Let's go 2 wide like that. Like that. Like so. There we go, and then that's going to go like that. So we're going to have like a little pond area down here, going to have some lily pads to be able to cross over the water. But the ingenious idea comes here. So, obviously we're going to have like this little pathway down here. There's not going to be any water running down to it. But what we're going to do is, because this is going to lead down to the water temple, we'll replace all of this down here with, I'll show you actually. I'm not entirely sure what to use, but I'm feeling like lapis blocks is going to be a good idea. Maybe. I think that's going to look a little, that's going to be the closest we can get to like realistic looking water. And we do have quite a bit of lapis, so we can probably get away with this. But it's only going to run up to the stairs. We haven't got to use a great ton of it, so it's only going to run up to this point here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've only used 10 blocks there, and then we'll start the staircase here or something like that. But I think that's a cool little addition feature thing then, and we'll just have water running down here. I'll have some lily pads, maybe a bit of sugarcane lying around, maybe have like a piece of sand or two in the middle. So I'll have like a piece of sand like maybe there, piece of sand maybe like there, a couple of reeds coming out of it. It's going to look quite nice. Have a bit of string. We'll custom them to our own height and then put a bit of string on top of them. That should sort that out. So we'll take a bit of that. Haven't got any string up here, have we? Let's quickly chuck all this cobblestone away. See, this is why we've expanded our storage, purely for the fact of cobblestone. We're actually going to have to grab some water as well. God damn it. Do I have a bucket of water somewhere? I should do. Theoretically. Nope. Apparently not. But we got some string lying around here for sure. Yeah, we do. We got some there. And we do actually have a bucket of water. My bad. We're still going to need some more though. But this is going to give you a bit of an idea of where we're going with this. Where's my other bucket? There it is. We'll make ourselves a little infinite water source somewhere. Obviously we got this huge infinite water source, but we want one down here which is easy to get to. Place a bucket there and place a bucket there, and then we got an infinite source there. Yes, we do. Sweet, and then that's going to run in like that. There you go. That's all infinite. It's all becoming infinite. Fantastic stuff. Let's place one there. Place one there. Place one there. One there. Oh, how's that not infinite yet? Come on, sort yourself out. There you go. Obviously, like I said, we'll have some lily pads and stuff down here as well. Just to sort of keep it real. And then we're going to put some like sea lanterns underneath here and stuff. Like I said, sea lantern wise, we're going to have to wait a little bit because it is kind of hard to get the sea lanterns for the time being. Unless someone's got some lying around, we'll pay some top dollar for them because they'd be really, really handy to have. There you go. Now that's all filled in like that. Then what we'll do is we'll grab our sugarcane and we'll be like, oh, well, we want one like too high there. And then we just take a piece of string. There you go, place that on top. That's not going to grow anymore. And then say this one we want like, well, we want that one like 3 high, let's say. Let's go a bit crazy here. And then we'll pillar this up like this, because it's going to make our life a little bit easier. Wait, one piece. Okay, that is one piece. For some reason the hitbox is changing on it, but that's kind of the idea of it. There you go. Bit of that, we'll have some other bits and pieces down in here, and then once we get rid of these stairs like this and this water, that's going to fill in, and then that's going to have that little effect on it like that, which I think looks pretty cool. We might change that to wool or something, see how we go nearer the time. But I'm liking that. I think it looks quite nice. It's very nice, very nice. There you go, just wrap that around there for the time being. That's our staircase up and down. So that's kind of the idea with that. We'll actually grab our 2 buckets of water. We'll take these upstairs. Because we're going to have to... Oh, chuck one in there. Chuck one in there. And then that's going to run down like that. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. We're going to pull that one out a little bit more. Just so we have a little bit of a gap down there, you can see. I think that looks quite nice. And we'll have like some nice wall in behind this eventually, but I'm just giving you guys an idea for the time being what sort of thing to expect from this. This is going to be quite a nice little build thing here that we got going. So chuck that one there, chuck that one there. Run on down these stairs. Jump on over here. Run on up here again. So we only need 2 more buckets now. Almost there. 1, 2. Oh. See, this is the problem. Once that floor's sorted out, we'll be absolutely fine. But until then, it's going to be a bit of a hoo-ha. We'll pop these 2 here out. Gonna have to take some of this sand out. There you go, and we'll just pop these in here for the time being. I've got a lot of terraforming to do upstairs. I'll actually show you how bad it looks. But that's kind of the idea behind that. So that's kind of what we're going for. It's going to be quite a natural looking place, which is why we're using some wooden stuff here. I think it's going to look quite nice when it's all finished up. Let's actually chuck that one in there. Grab out some more spruce. We've got the lanterns on us. We've got some leaves on us. It's going to look nice. It's going to look really, really nice. I think definitely going for the old natural kind of look thing here. I think it's going to suit it very well. Might put something in the corners here. Maybe like some fence posts or something. You do not belong that way. Turn around you. Check you there. Dig a little bit on this side. Oh. Get that out and that out and that out. 3, 4, lovely. Put these corners in. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of the idea of the terraforming that I have to do out there. As you can see, I kind of dug out into the sea, but I wanted this to work. I wanted it to be this shape, so it just looks, it looks really nice like this. I'm really happy with it. Ooh, not that. That is Silk Touch. Really want to get some Silk Touch shears. They'd be absolutely fantastic, but we need a Silk Touch book for that, and I think they're pretty rare. So I think there might be a bookshop in the actual town area, so we're going to check that out at some point. I need to go check out for an Unbreaking book as well, because if I can get Unbreaking 3, I can chuck that on my sword, which is going to make life a lot easier for us. There you go, but now you guys are kind of getting the feel of what's going down here, what this is all going to look like when it's done. See, we're not actually using that many sea lanterns, which is pretty nice. Let's see how many we use here. Obviously leaves are really, really easy to come by, so I'm not too bothered about them. But sea lanterns doesn't actually seem like we're going through a lot. I'm hoping, let's see if we can actually get this entire floor smashed out with these. Obviously, I've still got some more logs to put in, but I can do them in my own time. Whack a bit of tunage on and smash through all of that. There you go. We're doing alright actually with the sea lanterns. I'm really happy with this. We might even have some left over to go put in that pond down there. I think we do actually. That's all of it. Sweet. I think we'll probably put some behind here as well. So that's going to take up 6. So we can actually probably do that now. I don't know what's behind there. Okay, that was sand. Nope, not what we wanted to do. I need Unbreaking. Come here, you. Let's quickly jump on up here. Need a bucket of water again because I've just screwed that up. Yeah, my mouse wheel is definitely a little bit buggy here. Don't know what happened to it. It's a very old mouse, mind you. I have had it for many, many years. That's going to mean some more terraforming, that is. It's the only thing I'm thinking is... God damn it, I've got to terraform that now. Place you there, place you there. There you go. We've got some lamps in behind there now. Place that back in front. That looks quite nice. Once we get a nice wall in behind there as well, that's going to look very, very nice indeed. Oh my god, more sand, really? There we go. We've got another piece there. No sound above this one. That's good news. There you go, and then that's going to light that up a little bit nicer, just so then things aren't as dark. I feel like we've lost one, which is really, really weird. Let's place you down in there. Place one down in there. So we'll have like a couple of these just littered around the place, because I think I'm not going to have any sort of pattern, we'll just do them a little bit sporadic. We'll have like one there, and we'll have one like back here somewhere. There you go, and then that lights that up nicely. That lights that up quite a bit more than what it was. Have a couple of lily pads and stuff in there as well. Gonna look very nice indeed. But it's definitely coming together. Really, really excited to get the rest of this done. Need to decide what material is going to go in here. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. More than happy to hear them. I've been thinking about the sandstone, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. I'm thinking smooth sandstone, but I'm not entirely sure, because that doesn't look as natural, and I do want something quite natural in there. So it's going to be a little bit of a debate, a little bit of a play around and see what we can come up with. Maybe some clay would work well in there. If you guys have got any suggestions, like I said, please let me know. But that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure you like it if you did. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll see all your beautiful faces in the next video. Goodbye.
Yeah.